Here we go. Hello, Dallas. Looking for this picture. Shoot. Beth said y'all are going to Ohio. There we go. I told Beth not to go crazy packing a bunch of stuff for the baby. Because like food, you can go and get that when y'all get up there. And not to pack the baby a lot of clothes because you can always use the washer and dryer at your dad's house. So she was kind of stressing out over how much to pack. Hello, Deborah. I'm going to give it a minute before I try to start doing anything. I know my hair's messy, but I figured I have curled my hair 3 days in a row and was not into curling it tonight. Plus, it would be in my way. I'm trying to do this. Let me figure out what I need. That looks like... And this. Crap. Get this to stay up. Y'all, I don't know how this makeup is going to turn out because I haven't tried to do it before. So I make no promises it's going to look anything like that picture I showed y'all earlier. But, you know, trial and error. Let's see. I want this. Prime my face. Alrighty then. And I'm missing something. Oh, okay. So I am gonna start with her base. With the foundation, and she's super pale. Hey Amanda, she is super pale in this picture. I'm not. My spray tan has made me fabulous. So I'm gonna start with hey Kelly, with the Mud Makeup foundation. Not sure what shade this is, but it's like it's super pale. So this is the Mud Makeup foundation that I'm going to start with and see if that's pale enough. Otherwise, you'll get the general idea of how it's supposed to look. But it's really dramatic, really dark. Like, Kelly, kind of nervous. I haven't tried this before. Hey, Katie. I haven't tried. Wow, this is really yellow. I might need to mix that. Put this on. I'll mix it up with a more pink shade in just a second. And don't worry, I wouldn't normally walk out in public looking like this, but the for those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I saw a really pretty picture on Pinterest. In fact, I'll show you because I'm using my husband's iPad while I'm doing this. Saw a really pretty picture on Pinterest and I wanted to try it. That's what I'm going to attempt. So, right now I'm trying to figure out a good base. And this is pale, but it's a bit yellow for my liking. So I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the pinkish undertone. Hey, Miss Usher. I'm doing Halloween-y type makeup tonight. And I'm using, like I said, I'm using Makeup Designery. That's the that is the makeup that we use at school. This is really super thick foundation. Ooh. All right, let me blend that out. This is not normally a foundation that I would wear out and about. Just it's too thick for my liking. It's like pancake makeup. But I think it would, be good for, theater or something like what I'm doing right now. So, hey Mona, hey Ann. Make sure I've got all that. I'm gonna have to wash my sponges and my brushes when I'm done with this because there's no way I'm gonna be able to use this tomorrow. Whew. Okay, now that we've got that done, I'll work on the rest of her face. I just got to locate it. They used very subtle, go under in the nose a little more. Thank you. Estes are the besties. I think that light is shining. Did I get it? Because I don't know. Is it if it's the light or if did I get it all? Estes are the besties with the foundation brush. Okay. Did I get it all, Kelly? Yay. Okay. I hope I don't have any boogers. So she has like super, super subtle blush on her cheeks, like barely anything. And it's more, I'm going to add a little bit of brown to it because it looks kind of dark. It's not a very, and this, hold on, this brush is like falling apart. This is the Mud Makeup blush. And saw that. She doesn't have much color in her cheeks because all the emphasis is on her eyes. So there's that. Yeah, you're not supposed to blow on your makeup, but I just did it. So there's that. And now comes the scary part. I am going to use Limelight's Perfect Eyeliner Pen because I think I can get the control I need, and I actually need to do something with my eyebrows first. I can get the control that I need with the pen versus with my little brush and my liquid. My liquid eyeliner. Yes, that's the word. My liquid eyeliner. And it would look better liquid. I don't think that using a pencil is going to look good. But first, I need to actually go in and try to cover up my brows more. Hey, Crislin. Need to try to cover up my brows more. They're dark. I had them tinted. But I need to go in and try to cover them up as much as possible. Hey, Kevin. Not sure if you can hear the crying, but that apparently is my daughter. I'm not sure if she's crying or squealing with joy. So, trying to make them as bare as I can, but I think that's about as bare as I'm going to be able to make them. Told everybody about your pool house and how just absolutely jealous I am. Yes, happy birthday to Kevin. He is 19. I thought you were 20. I keep thinking you're older than what you actually are. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to attempt to oh yeah, I need to visit. In fact, if I could, I'd come today, like, and just meet you at your uncle's. Hopefully. It's a little bit thicker than I wanted it. And I'm trying to do this in both my mirror and in my my husband's iPad. And this is the, hey Lisa, this is the Perfect Eyeliner from Limelight. And I'm really hoping it's gonna hold out because I'm getting low. Try to see if I can thin this one out just a little. It's a little, the left brow is a little thicker than what I wanted. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can. Hey, I am doing some makeup from a Pinterest picture I saw, and I need to see if I can thin out my left eyebrow just a little bit. Okay, so this was super unsanitary what I did. Don't do it. I just licked my foam applicator to go over my eyebrows. Super gross, super unsanitary, but it's my face, so I'm not worried about it. I wouldn't do this with a client. Hey, Mr. West, I would not do that with a client, although it's tempting. All right, now I just have to go back in with, that's not gonna work. Get back in with my brush or with my finger. Okay. And y'all, I have not practiced this at all. So it should be interesting because I haven't tried practicing this first. So y'all know how like in the 20s women wore their eyebrows really, really like pencil thin, and they had them really high arched. So, all right, now is the kind of scary part. I'm going to do her eye makeup. And it's going to be pretty much black, maybe a little bit of gray or silver, but mostly black. I'm going to use Limelight's Ready Jet Set Go. And a little bit deeper black with the Mud Makeup black. And then probably just a touch of the silver right here, but not much. It was a sign of intelligence back in the day for eyebrows. Oh, is that why Greta Garbo had like the huge like U's over her eyes? I did not realize that was it. And you know, I need something to, hopefully y'all won't see my messy bathroom, but that's But my dog, my kids decided to be children today, and so I gave up on all household responsibilities and said screw it. Hey Renee, I decided I just didn't care. Probably some people still do it. Either that or they got no sense whatsoever. Okay, this is kind of all right. And our Limelight's eyeshadow is like super pigmented, and I just picked up way more pigment than I needed, but it's okay if it gets everywhere because I can go back in and fix it. And on top of that, I kind of need it underneath my eye as well. So I'm going to start with a little bit on my lid and build, because I can always go back and add more, but it's going to be a lot harder to take away. Looking for a different brush. And right now I'm using the Mud Makeup, the black right here. I did the lid with the Limelight. This is a really matte black. The Limelight is a shimmer, and I don't want much shimmer in it. So I've gone back over it, and I'm actually going to go back and highlight it with Hello Blake. I'm going to go back over it with something white. What do I have that's light enough? Here, we'll use this. Hey, Susan. Doing fun costume makeup. And I just realized I needed to blend right there. So now go underneath my eye with the black. And I keep looking down because I got my picture here as well. And use my black to go inside. And also I'm going to tight line up here. That's where you go into the upper inner part of the eye. to cover up the pink. And it does take getting used to because it's really ticklish. Your instinct is to do that right there. Whoo-wee. Okay, so I've tight lined. I'm going to give my a second to recover from that. And then go back over it with some more black because I took off some of the pigment doing that. And looks like there is a bit How is everybody's Monday going? Because I feel like I'm talking to myself. And it's not fun to feel like I'm talking to myself. I need to clean that off real quick. That may be harder to do than I thought. Yeah, see where that fallout is? I just heard snoring in the background. That's my English bulldog, my old English bulldog. That would be Aria. She is, and she just heard her name called. That I was wondering if y'all would hear that. That would be Aria. She's loud. It's ridiculous. Hey, Megan. You should hear her at night. Like, we keep the bathroom door closed, and we can still hear her singing the song of her people. So, our Piccolo does the same. I'm telling you, like, big sounds come from, like, well, she's not small anymore, but my Lord, she is headache over this side. That's not good. I had one of those yesterday. Okay. So, put a little bit of mascara on, and then I'm going to finish everything. When I finish this eye, I'm going to put on some false lashes. So this is the Perfect Mascara from Limelight Balcone. If you haven't tried this product, you're missing out. Because this mascara is absolutely amazing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different mascaras, and this is the one I always reach for. I have the Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm not really impressed. I was expecting a lot more. Hey Jennifer, I was expecting a lot more out of it. Like a lot more drama, a lot more volume, and I didn't get it. I mean, I was not impressed at all. It's not something I'm going to go and spend my money on again. Is it a migraine, Lisa? Because those things suck. It's a migraine. You have my utmost sympathies. Ooh, this looks like drag makeup. Almost, I think. Ooh. You have my sympathies, because those are just horrible. Aria's worn out. She's been a dog all day, and it's a hard life. What would your drag name be? Ooh. I don't know, something with Psycho in it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but that would be interesting. What would my drag name be? Kevin, you come up with one for me. Yeah, this does kind of look like drag makeup. Shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Ari is going to hate me after tomorrow because she is getting fixed tomorrow. We are taking her to spay today, and I'm kind of nervous because she's my little puppy, and she's getting spayed, so I'm a little bit nervous. But I know they'll take really good care of her at spay today. One of the ladies at our church works there. And they're wonderful. Let's see. I need to go back over the top with some highlighter. You were thinking drag too? Yeah, it does. It looks a lot like it. Well, if it doesn't turn out right for the flapper thing, the picture that I saw, I'll just say, hey, oh my God, really? I'll just say, no, I was going for drag queen. Oh my God. Like, okay, so the makeup I'm using is really pigmented. Let's see if I can fix that. I underestimated. Hey, Cindy and Chancey. I underestimated the value of pigmentation in makeup. Okay. So yeah, I'll just go back and say, nope, I was actually intending to do drag makeup if it doesn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But I'm hoping once I get everything done and I get everything blended in, it'll look more like the look I was originally going for. So, but I'm not going to blend anything until I get this done. Make sure my fingers are clean this time. Yeah, that makeup is for real. My kids are in the living room with Blake. Watching WWE. Like, I don't know why. Okay, so attempt to come in here in a hot, tight line. Oh my God, that, I hate that feeling. Oh, okay. Y'all, that is, the worst feeling in the world. Trying to tight line your eye. So irritating. And I hear a small child at the door. Trying to get in. Little does this child know that I have the door locked. Denied access. Alright, now I'm going to go in and blend. Hey, Cindy. Soften it up just a little bit. And put some mascara on. Woo! Where's my mascara? Yeah, I can hear my 3-year-old outside my bedroom door. I have both my bedroom door and my bathroom door locked. Double security. Fort Knox, baby. Fort Knox. Because I'm pretty sure she'll break security. She'll breach security at the bedroom door. But at least then I have the bathroom door protecting me. And I'm going to go back and go under my, if I can find the right brush I need, I'm gonna go there we go. Okay. Now I feel like I'm gonna put on some lashes. So these are just some really cheap lashes that I have. I gotta find my glue. Is Kelly still here? I have no idea. I haven't heard from Kelly. Kelly, are you there? She might be with her boo or with her little baby. Her little one. I don't know. I locked my kid, like I said, I locked my kids out the bathroom. 9 o'clock rolled around and I said, deuces. Wait for these to dry. I feel like maybe I should come in just a little bit more with my eyebrows. I might fix that in a minute. Waving it around. Let me figure out which side is which. Okay. Y'all, you might have to excuse me for a minute so I can do this properly without blinding myself. Where is my... Now, the glue I'm using will dry clear, so I don't have to worry about that. It's going to dry clear. It took me a while to figure out false lashes. Like, it was a lot of trial and error. And I still hate, hey Stephanie, I still hate doing individuals. Sorry y'all, I'm having to go back and forth between my big mirror, this, and my makeup mirror because I'm trying to make sure that I don't blind myself, and I just noticed there was a lot of blending I needed to go back over. Woo! Okay, and I'm back, and I'm gonna have to go back over my brows. So eyelashes have taken me a while to learn. It's a lot of practice and figuring out how to cut them and how to properly place them. I think it's a lot easier to do it on somebody else than it is myself. But I love false lashes. And the ones I'm using right now, they're super cheap. They're really good, and I can use them like 2 or 3 times. They're the LA Colors Dermatolash. They're really good. These are my Tartiste lashes. I'm saving those for date night if I ever have one of those. If Blake and I are ever able to go on one of those. Not bitter. Not bitter at all. Appreciate y'all hanging on and watching this because this is taking a lot longer than I thought. Alright. Now, excuse me for a minute while I apply and of course this one's going to be a little butt head. I think this one needs just a touch more glue, but it might hang on for the duration of this video. We'll see. If I was going out, I would definitely make sure that it was better applied. There. That might have fixed it. There we go. That's fixed. Hey, Kimberly. And as soon as these dry, I'm going to go back over them with some mascara to give them a little extra lift. And I'm going to go back over my cheeks just a touch with the mud, the really pale mud makeup blush. Because her cheeks weren't very colored. It looks like that because of the light, but her cheeks weren't very colored. And I'm going to do the lips in just a second, which are kind of intimidating. I am going to go back in here and see if I can... That's better. Okay. Although eyebrows are meant to be sisters, not twins, they need to match, not be third cousins. There we go. All right. Make me look like I've got an expressive face. Y'all, I can't even move that eyebrow. Okay. Go over my lips really well with foundation, because now comes the nice tricky part. Trying to apply the lip. And I need to find a lipstick brush. And this should be fun. Need to apply. We'll get this on my brush, a little bit of lip balm on my brush so I can actually get the pigment up really well with my lipstick brush. And I'm going to use the mud makeup to put my lips on. Hey, Meredith. Yeah, it's dragging. I'm going to go out there and probably scare the crap out of my 3-year-old. And of course, now my dog decides she wants out. Nope, you're going to have to wait. trying to get it as even as I can. But I have to be really careful because if I go out too much, it's going to totally wreck what I'm doing. Like, I think I got it a little too... Y'all, I know, like, I'm sitting here, and I'm really striving for perfection. Like, I'd like to get this as close as possible to the picture. So there's my lips. And I'm going to go back over my false lashes with some Perfect Mascara to help blend my real lashes and the falsies together. And I just saw where I need to get back over my lips real quick. And I'm about to do, hold on. I definitely recommend, if you wear false lashes, to go back over them, if you don't already, go back over them with some mascara. After you apply them, to help blend in your real lashes with the false ones, it makes it look a little more real. So, let's see if there's anything else I forgot other than the smoldering look. Anyway, this is the finished product. This was not exactly what I was going for. I did realize that I did a couple things wrong. I should have gone higher here and lower here instead of the opposite. But maybe it will fix that. So now I'm kind of ill because I did it wrong. And that really just annoys me. That's why it pays to pay attention to the picture and not get too excited. What are you doing, sweet girl? Y'all, my dog is sitting here scratching up my bath rug to make herself a nice soft palette. And then go use... Yeah, I'm going to try to use these makeup brushes in the morning before I take Ari to her appointment. And there's going to be black eyeshadow all over them, and it's going to be a mess. So, in an attempt to fix my FUBAR, which I don't even know if I can fix it, and we'll go back and try to lighten it up. With what's left of my foundation I had used. sometimes, as I've just found out, it pays to leave stuff alone. So this has been a grueling, painful learning experience. Because sometimes the more, especially when something's highly pigmented, sometimes the more you try to fix it, the worse it gets. And that appears to be the case in this. So now I'm going to have to go back and fix it. When I should have just left it alone. But me and my strive to perfect it actually made it worse. There. I don't like that at all. I heard somewhere once, this eye is so smoky, it looks like we just left it. Woo! Yeah. My house is definitely on fire. Woo. So anyway, this was my first attempt at that Pinterest look I saw. Probably should have left it alone the first time because now it doesn't look quite like I wanted it to. But that's the good thing about makeup. You can take it off and try again later. I will not be trying again tonight because I'm tired. But my lips came out really good. As soon as I fix this side, Mrs. Perfectionist over here, God knows it. I'm telling you. Y'all. And just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. So, anyway. Probably don't need to do that either. I'm liable to smear everywhere. I'm going to go out and scare my kids now. That was what I was trying to go for. As we can see, didn't quite work out that way. But it does look really draggy. So, anyway, that is something I reckon I'm going to work on again at some point because I want to get it right. Like I said, the good thing about makeup is, y'all look at this purple hair and this black makeup. I really do look like a drag queen now. Woohoo! Like I said, that's the good thing about makeup is you can wash it off. It's not permanent. It would still look cute for like Halloween. I wish I had like a lacy, silky like house dress robe thing like she had. But I don't. Because that would look really cute for Halloween. Having my makeup like hers and then having that really cute little house dress. Y'all see? Like, what is that? Like a negligee? I don't even know. I don't know the names of lingerie. Like, I know bra and underwear. Hey, Tanya. So, anyway, that was my attempts. Now I'm going to use some bloody make-off wipes to try to get this off of my face, which should be fun. And y'all, my brushes, God bless my brushes, because they have just been, maybe if I'm quiet, they'll go away. Y'all hear the knocking? I'm hoping if I just stop answering, they'll like go away. Like if I don't answer. I don't hear anything. I'm trying to hide from my children, y'all. So anyway, that's the good thing about makeup is you can play around with it and you can mess it up and then you can try again. And, you know, when you have good makeup, like Limelight's makeup, you can play multiple times and use a whole ton of product trying to get it right and retrying and trying again and all that. And you won't make a dent in the makeup. Whereas, like, if I had used something like this, if I had to try multiple times or I needed to use a lot of it, it would not have held up very long. I would have had to probably buy more product a lot quicker than I do with Limelight. Our stuff is highly pigmented, so I mean it doesn't take much to get the look that you want. But anyway, I'm gonna go and scare my kids, and I hope everybody has a good night, and thanks for indulging me while I attempted this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.